Human rights refer to rights which every human being is entitled to, irrespective of their race, color, religion, sex, language, political, social, or national origin. The Human Rights Day, however, is observed December 10 every year to commemorate the adoption of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights by the United Nations General Assembly in the year 1948. Exactly 74 years today since the declaration, how has the issue of human rights been understood, and what are the impacts on human interactions across the world? This is our focus today on Panorama, reaching you live from NTA Ibadan Network Center. I am Kemi Akinwande. Thank you for joining us. To deepen matters on energy transition to hit the target of net zero carbon emission by 2060, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo participated in the Carbon High Level meeting in New York to map out ways the teeming youths of Nigeria can take advantage of the opportunities inherent. The Vice President, while addressing the gathering, noted that it is estimated that in the next 10 years, the project in the carbon market pipeline could create 30 million jobs and by 2050 have the potential to create more than 100 million jobs. The combination of capital flow job creation and avoidance of long-term climate destruction, the Vice President said, are critical drivers of the interest of African leaders in supporting these efforts.
So participating in the carbon market offers Africa the opportunity to pursue growth, industrialization, economic value creation with the right incentives for clean energy and climate action. I think within a very short time we've achieved quite a bit. We've very quickly built an alliance in the steering committee, supported effectively by GAP and C4All, to figure out how to develop a real market-making initiative. And as you know, we developed a clear roadmap that's laid out 13 action programs for execution.
NTA Secretary for Transportation Abdullahi Adamu Candido has warned owners of fuel stations in the territory to desist from allowing multiple queues around their stations or risk being filled. Onoze Yakubu has more.
Situation around the fuel stations within the city center as a result of the long queues has caught the attention of the FCT administration. Secretary for Transportation Abdullahi Adamu Candido, who led other officials of the administration on a visit to some filling stations across the territory, expressed displeasure over the manner at which some of the station managers allow multiple fuel queues around their vicinity.
In view of the fact that there are fuel shortages in the city, we intend to make sure that all management of filling stations are cautioned on the need for them to ensure that at every point of their stations, they only allow a lane, okay, by passengers, by vehicles coming to get fuel. We do not want a situation where there are two lines of vehicles coming to obstruct access to other vehicles that don't have any business to do with filling stations.
He further hinted that the administration intends to sustain the exercise to ensure sanity.
Any filling station that obstructed vehicles to have access or right of way, right, such filling station will be sealed and of course get further punishment before they are reopened.
Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
Scarcity of fuel, which affected economic activities in Ijebu and environs, is now improving with increase in the 115 naira and 250 naira in some stations.
Commercial activities in Ijebu is gradually approaching its peak after the initial business unusual caused by the scarcity of premium motor spirits. Supply of the commodity has increased with more trucks loaded with PMS heading to various filling stations in Ijebu Township. Most filling stations along Onyibo and the popular Folagbade Ibadan Road, the commercial nerve center of Ijebu, are dispensing the commodity to motorists but not at the official price.
This morning I buy it for somewhere 270, and now I come ask for here, they say 230. That is where I come queue for here.
Some filling stations are still expecting their supply as at the time of filing in this report. The situation is taking its toll on cost of transportation as transport workers and commuters are facing an Herculean task to get to their destination.
Our business too much now because fare is too cost.
From Ijebu to Ibadan, initially it was 1,200, but on getting here now it's not 2,000 naira. That is increment of 800 naira.
Residents are hoping the increase in supply will translate to a return to the official price. In Ijebu, Joel Ukbola, NTA News.
The promotion and protection of human rights remains fundamental in any society. The knowledge of human rights, therefore, will empower citizens as Nigeria joins the rest of the world to celebrate this year's International Human Rights Day. Kayode Oladosu takes a look at the protection of human rights as a pathway for freedom, justice, and peace in the country.
74 years after the United Nations General Assembly adopted Universal Declaration of Human Rights, an attempt to create value of tolerance, equality, respect, and reduction of friction within races, ethnicity, and religions across the world. Setting aside the 10th day of December to commemorate individuals' rights, it is necessary to place critical value on the theme of this year.
The theme for this year's International Human Rights Day is reminding us that it is very necessary, important that our freedom should be adequately protected.
Although Section 34 of 1999 Constitution, as amended, spelled out the value of human rights in Nigeria, what is the hope of common man when the concept of ethical behavior, justice, and human dignity are tampered with?
If Nigerians are given sufficient knowledge of the law, if they are educated legally, they will know that they are not to be subjected to unwarranted treatment from anybody or any institution. If they are aware, they will know that if anybody jeopardizes, when anybody trample upon their right, they need to contact the appropriate authority.
The aim of the Declaration of Human Rights Day is to establish a common standard of living for all people across the planet and to encourage all United Nations member states to strive towards the said standard of living for people in their country. In Ibadan, Kayode Oladosu, NTA News.
And now with me in the studio is a lawyer and a rights activist, Peniela Akintudri. You're welcome to Panorama Studio and happy Human Rights Day.
Thank you very much.
Let's start by you briefly telling us what human rights actually is.
Human rights are inalienable rights. We call them inalienable rights that are considered, there's a consensus worldwide that those rights are, every human being is entitled to them. It appears to be the line that separates humans from animals. So if somebody is not an animal, is a human being, there are certain non-derogable, inalienable rights that person ought to enjoy, regardless of his sex, social status, family background, religion, or any of those other classifications.
Okay, now there are 30 articles provided in the Universal Declaration. Can you highlight some of the rights?
Okay, the right to life, the right for freedom of expression and movement, the right of freedom from torture, and inhuman or degrading treatment, the right to the dignity of the human person, the right to democracy, the right of access to courts, and then equality before the law. That is, regardless of who you are, your background, the right of equality before the law, the right of freedom of conscience and religion, and freedom from discrimination based on all the classifications about sex, religion, and the rest of that. You also have the right to own movable or immovable property and to live within any geographical location.
Definitely, you may not be able to mention all the 30 articles on the tip of your fingers. But how has the Universal Declaration been able to impact on ensuring peace in the world?
Well, it has gone a long way, even though it has not yet fully achieved its objectives, but certainly it has gone a long way. I reflect, for instance, on part of those 30 articles is the one that abolishes slavery, across the world, that no human being will be held in servitude. So, and we see that there's hardly any part of the world today where the slave trade is still going on. So I would say that, generally speaking, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights has pushed the frontiers of human right enjoyment to a large extent across the world. Even though, especially for countries, third world countries like ours, we are still a far cry, from the minimum expectations.
So are you saying
among
that
civilized nations.
The human rights are not really universal from your points now?
Well, there is a universal recognition in terms of paper. But when it comes to the reality of respecting those rights, there are so many international conventions and covenants that Nigeria is a signatory to, but which we keep largely in the breach. When it comes to the practicality of obeying the letters of those recognized rights, indeed, every country is not faring at the same level, certainly.
Okay, when it comes to human rights activism, what is this all about?
Yeah, human rights activism is that vocation whereby number one, there is an advocacy aspect of it to continue to bring the issues of human rights to the front burner, to highlight.
Thank you, Mr. Peniel. That's the much we'll be able to take on the discussion segment and on Panorama as we join a live transmission on the network service of the NTA in Port Harcourt. Thank you for watching.
Join our outside broadcast crew for a live telecast. Please stay tuned.
His Excellency Nation SD1 Wike, CON, GSSRS, Life Venture, Governor of Rivers State and visitor of the university. Her Excellency Dr. Mrs. Ipalebo Haribanigo, GSSRS, Deputy Governor of Rivers State. Right Honorable Ikuyi Owaje Dani, GSSRS, Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly. The Chief Judge of Rivers State, Honorable Simeon Amadi, GSSRS. Ambassador Desmond Akaro, DSSRS. Safumela DSSRS. The Chancellor, Rivers State University, Honorable Justice Sodi Bage, Mohammed I, CFR, JSC Richard, FCI Arbitration, FHSN, Emir of Lafia, Bari, and Chairman, Nasarawa State Council of Chiefs, Chancellor of this university. The Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Rivers State University, Honorable Justice Iche Endo, retired, UFR, DSSRS, and members of the 13th Governing Council of this university, Executive Secretary of NUC and NCCE, the Vice Chancellor, Rivers State University, Professor Nlerum Esokobule, fellow Chartered Institute of Arbitrators, Distinguished Service Star of Rivers State, Deputy Vice Chancellors and other principal officers of the university, the Chairman of the Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, His Royal Majesty, King Danudi Joglas Jaja, Jackie V, Naman of the Popo Kingdom, and other Royal Majesties and Highnesses present. Members of the Rivers State House of Assembly present, Secretary to Rivers State Government and other members of Rivers Executive Council, and in particular, the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Professor Prince Mom, Special Advisors to the Governor, the Commissioner of Police and other service chiefs here present, Chairman of Local Government Councils here present, visiting Vice Chancellors and other heads of tertiary institutions present, the Provost, College of Medical Sciences, Head of Campuses, Dean of Postgraduate School, and other deans of faculties, directors and heads of departments in the university, members of Senate, congregation, alumni, and students' union, distinguished awardees, invited guests, art their graduates, gentlemen of the press and media, ladies and gentlemen. It is my singular honor and pleasure to welcome you to the 34th convocation ceremony of the Rivers State University, Olu Oroworuko, Port Harcourt. You're welcome.
To the 34th convocation ceremony of Rivers State University, Olu Oroworuko. A total of 4,982 graduates will be convocating today. On behalf of the outside broadcast crew, I welcome you to the ceremony. I am Jenny Bassi.
As well as to award medals, prizes, and other titles. It also provides that the Chancellor shall preside at all meetings of convocation held for the purpose of conferring degrees. I therefore invite the Chancellor, His Royal Highness, Honorable Justice Sidi Bagay Mohammed I, CFR, JSA retired, FCI arbitration, FHSN, Emir of Lafia Bare Bare, Chairman, Nassarawa State Council of Chiefs, to constitute this assembly as a convocation held for the purpose of conferring degrees and award of diplomas and prizes.
The Executive Governor of Rivers State, Your Excellency the Deputy Governor, the Speaker, and my Lord, the Honorable, the Chief Judge of Rivers State, Your Excellency and Visitor, Sir, Your Excellencies, distinguished senators that are present of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, honorable members of the House of Representatives, my lords, spiritual and temporal, honorable ministers, service chiefs, honorable members of the State Executive Council and the State House of Assembly, Your Highnesses, Executive Secretary of the National Universities Commission, NUC, Chairman and members of the 13th Governing Council of our university, visiting Vice Chancellors, members of the Senate of the university, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I hereby constitute the Assembly as the 34th convocation of the Rivers State University. Pardon me about the pronunciation of where we are today. I've tried to learn. I will do as much as I can. But we know where we are. So if I'm in trouble, please pardon me for my inability to say exactly, but I know that we are in the great city, the garden city of Nigeria, the garden city of Port Harcourt. for the purpose of conferring honorary, higher, and bachelor's degrees and the award of postgraduate diplomas and presentation of prizes to the deserving students who were successful in the examinations held in the 2020/2021 academic session. The university will also present special prizes to students who have distinguished themselves on specific fields. I thank you very much as the assembly is now constituted. Thank you very much.
Welcome address by the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council. I call upon the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Honorable Justice Iche Endo, to deliver his welcome address.
It is with great pleasure that I welcome to this convocation Ezewike, Commander of the Order of the Niger, Grand Service Star of River State, POS, Life Venture, Visitor of River State, and Governor of River State. The chairman of this convocation and chancellor of the university, His Highness, the Honorable Justice C.D. Bagge, Justice of the Supreme Court retired, Commander of the Order of the Niger, Fellow, Chartered Institute of Arbitrators, Emir of Lafayette. His Excellency, Dr. Mrs. Epalibo Harry Banigo, DSSROS, Deputy Governor of Rivers State. The Right Honorable Speaker of Rivers State House Assembly, Honorable Ikui Awaji Ebane, DSSROS. My Lord, the Honorable the Chief Judge of Rivers State, Honorable Justice Simeon C. Amadi, DSSROS. My dear wife, Dem Ngozi Chetro Indo, Fellow, Certified Institute of Public Administrators. The wives of the Chancellor and his entourage. His Gracious Majesty, King Dandison Douglas Jaja, Amenable of Opobo Kingdom, Chairman of River State Council of Traditional Rulers, and other majesties, highnesses, elders, and chiefs. Your Excellency, let me appreciate my own, His Royal Highness Sonny Welichukwu Eze Eleleweto, who is here present. Our distinguished convocation lecturer, Professor Joseph A. Ajanka, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Lerun S. Okobule, Fellow, Chartered Institute of Arbitrators, DSSROS. The distinguished members of the 13th Governing Council, the Honorable OCJ Okocha, SAN, Officer of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Justice of Peace, DSSROS, former Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice of Rivers State, and former Chairman, Body of Ventures, Nigeria. The Honorable Frank Oho, former Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Rivers State. The Learned Secretary to the State Government, Dr. Tani Wenike Danagogo. The Learned Head of Service, Rufus N. Godwin, F. The Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice of Rivers, Dr. Takio, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Other members of the State Executive Council Commissioner, Special Advisor, and Permanent Secretary, particularly Dr. the former Nigerian ambassador to South Korea, and River PDP chairman, Akaro. The River PDP founder, Sam Kumar, and his one mate, the distinguished River elders and leaders of thought, His Excellency Chibutumbuche, Chief Aspike Merukini, the Mayor of Port Harcourt, and other chairmen of local government areas, our host community in Olu Orowurupore, Port Harcourt, all visiting vice chancellors and rectors of all tertiary institutions, includes the vice chancellor of the University of Port Harcourt, Professor George Will, the Vice Chancellor of Ajiru University, and the Vice Chancellor of Niger Delta University, religious leaders, bishops, and clerks in the Holy Order, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the press. Your Excellency, in this welcome address, I will briefly draw attention to how this university has fared since 2015. His Excellency Governor Wike appointed the 12th and 13th governing councils respectively, because by the university calendar, this is going to be the last formal convocation at which His Excellency will officiate as visitor of the university and I as Pro-Chancellor. This institution started as a college of science and technology under Commander D.A. Speed, military governor of Rivers State. It became Rivers State University of Science and Technology in 1980 under His Excellency Melford Okilo. Though it offered law as a course, it remained a university of science and technology, which ordinarily was synonymous with a department of science and technology and not a regular or conventional university. After the National Universities Commission threatened that universities could only be accredited to offer courses relative to their core objectives and names, the Rivers State House of Assembly, with His Excellency Governor Wike, brilliantly altered the law by enacting Rivers State University Law of 2017, thereby changing it from Rivers State University and a conventional university. That change brought about the widening of the scope of learning of this university. The 21st century has opened the world into a new age of sustainable development with 17 sustainable developmental goals set by the United Nations, which include poverty eradication, quality of education, and zero hunger to be achieved by year 2030. Keying into those objectives, the Council and Senate of this university, in widening the scope of learning, established a College of Medical Sciences with faculties of basic medical sciences, basic clinical sciences, and clinical sciences. Other faculties established were communication and media studies, humanities, social sciences, and entrepreneurial studies. And in contributing to this provision of quality education in the delivery of our programs, the Council and Senate have ensured that all our programs received accreditation from the National Universities Commission, the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria, and other relevant professional bodies, and that has widened the educational opportunities of the teeming population. In complementing that, the government of Rivers State, by direct intervention and authoritativeness of the governor, created 4 new campuses at Ahoda for Humanities, Emo for Social Sciences, Eche for Agriculture, and Sapenwa for Entrepreneurial Studies. There have therefore been many infrastructural changes under the 12th and 13th governing councils and under the governorship of the visitor, Nelson Ezenwawike. They include the construction of 1 College of Medical Sciences complex by River State Government, 2 Faculty of Environmental Sciences complex by River State Government, 3 Faculty of Management Sciences complex by River State Government, 4 Faculty of Technical and Science Education complex by River State Government, 5 the University Shopping complex from the University IGL, 6 University College of Continuing Education building by TET Fund, 7 Department of Quantity Surveying building by Needs Assessment, 8 Students Hostel A under construction by TET Fund, 9 new senior and junior staff quarters at the main campus, Ahoda, Emoha, and Eche campuses under construction by River State Government, 10 Institute of Pollution Studies IPS building by Needs Assessment, 11 Students Union Secretariat by River State Government, 12 National Union of River State Students Secretariat by River State Government, 13 Entrepreneurial Center by TET Fund, 14 Senate Building by River State Government, 15 Emoha Campus Complex by River State Government, 16 Eche Campus Complex by River State Government, 17 Ahoda Campus Complex by River State Government, thank you very much, 18 Marine Engineering Laboratory Building by Nigerian Company Limited under construction, 19 Faculties of Humanities, Social Sciences, and Education complexes under construction by TET Fund, 20 Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences and Clinical Sciences complexes by River State Government, 21 Pathology Building at River State University Teaching Hospital, which is at more than 75% level completion by River State Government, 22 Anatomy and Physiology Building under construction by TET Fund, and 23 Faculty of Allied Medical Sciences Complex, which includes the Department of Nursing under construction by State Government. I commend His Excellency Nelson Ezenwawike for these massive investments by River State Government in this university. Your Excellency, from 1989, when I was appointed Judge of the High Court, or from 2001, when I was Chief Judge, until I retired in 2013, and even between 2013 and April 2015, I cannot remember when I was ever invited to this university, then as River State University of Science and Technology, for the commissioning of any structure. I should also add that as of October 2015, this university had only 84 academic staff in the professorial cadre, but today we have 249 academic staff in the professorial cadre. And that was with the approvals granted by His Excellency Nelson Ezenwawike. It is also a known fact that our university as of today is the highest paying in salaries and in Nigeria. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that means this university from its creation, past through about 35 years of dullness before His Excellency, Nyesom Wike, was elected governor of Rivers State and we appointed into the governing council. Your Excellency, I am proud of you. I thank you very much. I also commend my colleagues in the council, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Lerun S. Okobule, Deputy Vice Professors Okoroma and Omuwopepu, the Provost of the College of Medical Sciences, Professor Chitro Oluwene, all the deans of the faculties in the of Senate, the Registrar, Dr. Sydney Enyinda, and other members of management team for their respective inputs in making this university what it is today. Once more, you are welcome. I thank you all. God bless you.
Congratulatory and goodwill messages. Honorable, I hereby invite those universities who have sent messages of congratulation and goodwill to us on this occasion of our 34th convocation ceremony to present their messages through their accredited representatives. I shall now read the names of the institution, and the names are called. Their representatives will rise, move to the Chancellor, cap, hand over to the Chancellor their messages in scroll, and return to their seats. Professor Olufonsho Omobita, representing the Vice Chancellor, Lagos State University, Professor Ebiyemi Olatuji Bello. Professor C. Peter Alamaka, representing the Vice Chancellor, Delta State University, Abraka. Professor S.O. Salami, representing the Vice Chancellor, University of Ilorin. Professor Wonari A. Georgewell, Vice Chancellor, University of Port Harcourt, Shoba. Dr. Elizabeth Umorin, representing the Vice Chancellor, Pamo University of Medical Sciences. Dr. Emmanuel Awunka, representing the Rector, Kenule Bison Sarwewa Polytechnic, Bori. Professor Okechukwu Onuchukwu, Acting Vice Chancellor, Igbeshaduro University of Education, Rome Olumeni, Port Harcourt. Professor Polaino C. Okwele, Executive Secretary, National Commission for Colleges of Education. Dr. Sam Bikalabo, Rector, Captain Lechi Amadi Polytechnic, Romola, Port Harcourt. Professor Adia Steady Charles, Vice Chancellor, Federal University, Otuoke. Thank you very much. Chancellor, sir, good message was also received from Enugu State University of Science and Technology, Enugu. Thank you, sir. Convocation addresses. I can't repeat that. I now have the honor and pleasure to call upon the Honorable Chancellor, His Royal Highness, Honorable Justice Sidi Bage Mohammed I, CFR, JSA Retired, FCIA Arbitration, FHSN, Emir of Lafia Bare Bare, Chairman, Nasarawa State Council of Chiefs, to address the convocation. The Honorable Chancellor. Thank you. Yes, sir. I think we're shutting the protocol. The visitor to the university, His Excellency Governor Yesu Wike, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, and visitor to our university. Protocol is already established, but I want for special recognition to recognize my dear friend, the learned senior advocate of Nigeria, former chairman, body of benches, a dear friend of the legal profession, S.A.N. Okocha. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, about a year ago, divine providence of the Almighty made it possible for me to stand in this auditorium to deliver an address as the Chancellor of this great citadel of knowledge, learning, research, and empowerment. Between last year and now, our nation, Nigeria, and most Nigerian students, their parents, guardians, universities, and university staff, as well as countless other stakeholders in the academia, have had to experience the manifestation of a dangerous trend. Most universities in Nigeria were shut down, excluding our university, the great university
the University of Science and Technology. Due to national strike embarked upon by the academic and non-teaching unions in the Nigerian universities. For us, the Rivers State University of Science and Technology was not included in the list of those that were out of school. Not only for the needless disillusioning and deplorable impact on staff, students, parents, and others, shutting down the doors of citadel of learning to the youth as future leaders of any country for a week, just 1 week, is tantamount to a national retardation in the short and long run. That unfortunate development has accelerated the pace of apathy and disinterestedness of the Nigerian youth in the future of our country. This should not be so, and all hands must be on deck to reverse this unhealthy trend. Statistics indicate that the rates of Java, what is known as Java today, a syndrome of unquenchable desire to relocate abroad just for anything, particularly by the youth, is in the increase, the negative manifestation on the generality of Nigeria and Nigerians across all fields of human endeavors have considerably heightened from looming national crisis. Nigerian youth and their future deserve better attention. Both the federal and, of course, we need not to mention, we have just heard the Pro-Chancellor, what this great man has done to this university. The future of a country can certainly be no better than the premium placed on its youth in terms of values, orientation, education, welfare, and general attention. As we approach the next general election, Nigeria must begin to ask critical questions from the will-be political leaders as the kind of future they wish to build for the Nigerian youth, and how. Simple answer, we can get it from this great man. There is much wisdom in building the future of our youth today. By the nature, quality, and content of the kind of education and value orientation we offer them. An untrained child will only live to squander parental assets. As a responsible and responsive leaders and parents, we must live up to our institutional obligation of insisting on better future for our teeming youth. I'm here addressing you today because of the privilege of better and sound education I received as a young lawyer. Then worked as a jurist up to the apex court, that is the Supreme Court of the land. In retrospect, I'm not happy that any generation that has not been able to replicate the fortune we benefited from our parents by giving our children generations after a similar or better opportunity than we benefited. Honestly, we have either failed or not done enough to change the Java narratives of an average Nigerian youth. Our human assets are voluntarily drifting in huge numbers into foreign lands as extraterritorial assets of those nations, while we are left helpless as a nation. This should not be allowed to continue for too long. The way to begin to reverse the trend is to task ourselves to do better, particularly as a new political dispensation unfolds. As conscious institution, traditional rulers like myself should continue to
This is the network service of the NTA. We'll be joining our outside broadcast crew for another live broadcast. This broadcast will be continued later.
Good afternoon, Nigerians. It's indeed a great pleasure to welcome you all to the official flag off of the Northeast Tinubu Shetima Women Presidential Campaign Rally, holding right now at El Kanemi Warrior Sports Center in Maiduguri, the Borno State capital. And it's obviously been transmitted to you live on the largest television network in Africa, the Nigerian Television Authority. Considering the name given to the occasion, which of course is the official flag off of the Northeast Tinubu Shetima Women Presidential Campaign Rally, various women groups from the entire states within the northeastern part of Nigeria have converged here to be part of this political gathering of the All Progressive.
Lecturers and universities more than that of the federal government-owned university. And he is one, the only one in the country that has lived up to that. Most of course, in this university have fully active. Even in the sector of education, we have witnessed exceptional commitment of His Excellency the Governor in terms of training and training of lawyers. Added to this list is the recent commissioning of my brother, Honorable Justice Perry Odili, among the numerous contributions to legal education, legal training, and the legal profession in this country.
These are Bukar Abba Isna Reps Yobe Kamama Jeda Jena Kolokare Jamaso.
DJ, can we light down the music? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. So, mun kusa mai girman gwamnan jihar Borno Professor Bagana Umara Zulum zai shigo nan da jumawa kadan. Kowa dai a neman wajen zama. We already know why we are here. Gagarumin taro ne muka zo yi yau. Irin wanda ba mu taba yi a jihar Borno ba. Today the APC Women Campaign Council for the Northeast will be kicking off. And already, our incoming wife of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, distinguished Senator Olurabi Tinubu, is already here. And she is also accompanied by our own daughter of the soil, Our Excellency Ajia Nana Kashim Shetima, our incoming Vice President's wife. Of course, we have an array of their Excellencies, wives of various governors here this afternoon. It promises to be a rally like never witnessed before. The women leader of APC is also here. So is the national coordinator of the APC Women Presidential Campaign Team, Honorable Dr. Asabe Bilicha Bashir. All the women of substance and caliber that makes the political spectrum of the Northeast to vibrate are here. Of course, our women leader here in Borno State, Ajia Katika Kaliman Bureau, is also here. And there are too many dignitaries and we cannot even mention every one of them.
The only thing I can assure you is that whoever is not here as a woman today is actually not a woman to be recognized, not a woman of substance. All our leaders in the women folk are here with us. And we all know the latest thing in Nigeria today. It is the Tinubu Shetima presidential ticket. Allah, by May 29 next year, we will have a new commander-in-chief and president Federal Republic of Nigeria, because by the grace of God, Jagaban will be in control and Kashim Shetima shall be the vice president Federal Republic of Nigeria. Inshallah. Members, welcome. At this point in time, I will most respectfully beseech our leaders here to kindly go back to your seat, because His Excellency is there, and we are going to start the program. We are going to start the occasion now. We are going to take the national anthem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to officially kickstart this presidential rally of the women wing for Tinubu Shetima. Can we now rise, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we take the national anthem, Federal Republic of Nigeria. His Excellency, the Executive Governor, is already here with us. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Borno State, Professor Babakana Umar Salum, MNI, Fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, Commander of the Order of the Niger, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Borno State, Honorable Umar Usman Kadafur, Your Excellency, the wife of the APC presidential candidate, Distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, OON, Your Excellency, wife of the APC vice presidential candidate, Adiana Kashim Shetima, Your Excellencies, the wives of all the governors that are here present this afternoon, including the wives of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Borno State, and specifically the coordinator of the Northeast campaign team of the Women Council, Dr. Farmer Babakana Umar Zulum, the wives of distinguished senators that are here present, Your Excellency, the wife of the Deputy Governor of Borno State, Ajame Mona Usman Kadafur, the APC National Leader, Dr. Betta Aidu, the APC Deputy National Leader, National Women Leader, the National Coordinator of Tinubu Shetima Women Presidential Campaign Team, Honorable Dr. Asabe Vilita Bashir, the APC State Chairman, Honorable Alibuke Daleri, APC Women Leader, Borno State, and at this point in time, I'd like to beg to stand on this protocol and all others that shall be established as we go on. At this point, I'd like to invite ask
jama'a zo sai ta Allah ku yi hakuri ku daina mun gan ku mun gode ba sai ku daga ogan ku ba ne mun gode da Allah ku daina su
don duk wanda kuke rike da bana hannu mun gode mun gan ku a makar ku tere mutanen da manyan mu a can ana so a gani abin da yake faruwa nan. I also like to recognize the wife of the Speaker of the House of Representatives. And having done that, permit me to invite the Chairman of the APC in Borno State, Honorable Alibuka Daleri, to kindly come forward here and give the welcome address. Honorable Alibuka Daleri, kindly come forward. Kira mana mai shugaban party APC na Borno, Honorable Alibuka Daleri, wanda shi ne kuma shugaban ciyamomin APC na Nigeria duka. Honorable Alibuka Daleri, coming on stage now is the wife of His Excellency the Executive Governor, who is also coordinating this campaign council in the Northeast. So the Honorable to come and give the welcome on female senator who are chairman number
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Borno State, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Borno State, Your Excellencies, the Borno State President Dr. Palmata Babagana Umar Zulum, the wife of the presidential candidate Senator Oloremi Tinubu, the wife of the APC Vice Presidential candidate Haja Nana Tajim Shetima, the APC National Women Leader and the members of the National Executive, members of the Borno State APC Executive Committee, which members of the National Assembly here present, Honorable Speaker and the members of the Borno State House Assembly, SSG and the members of the Borno State Executive Council here present, National Coordinator Women Wing of the Presidential Campaign Council, delegations of the women of the Presidential Campaign Council, Local Government Council Chairman here present, Borno State APC stakeholder here present, distinguished invited and personalities, members of the press and the new media APC team. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. Your Excellency, let me on behalf of the entire Borno State APC family, friends and supporters use this opportunity to welcome members of the women wing of the Presidential Campaign Council to Borno State. For historic Northeast Women Rally, let me also express our gratitude and appreciation to the leadership of the Presidential Campaign for choosing Borno for this important and historic rally. Indeed, the choice of the Borno State for the Northeast APC Women Rally for Tinubu Kashim is a right decision because it's the backbone and the headquarters of APC in the Northeast. Borno is 100% APC. Your Excellencies, once again, may I seize this opportunity to inform this important gathering that in Borno State, our campaign has been made very easier because of the numerous developmental projects that His Excellency Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, FNSEMNICON, Executive Governor of Borno State, has executed all the sectors across the 27 local government areas of the state. Within 3 years of this administration, Your Excellency, as APC members, we are proud of the performance of Governor Zulum. Without doubt, Your Excellency has written his name in gold, and history will remember him as one of leaders that serve his people with total commitment and sacrifice. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, let me put on record that His Excellency Professor Babagana Umar Zulum has recorded tremendous achievement in areas of education, health, agriculture, water resources, security, peace, reconstruction, rehabilitation, resettlement, roads and drainages, transport, job creation, economic empowerment, vocational skill, development for self-employment generation, and many more. Your Excellencies, in view of the above mentioning achievement of His Excellency the Governor, and considering the fact that Senator Kashim Shettima is the vice presidential candidate, we are hereby wish to assure this gathering that Borno State will deliver and produce 100% votes to Kashim Shettima and Tinubu. To all APC candidates at all levels, inshallah, Borno State 2023 result will be best not only in Northeast but in Nigeria general. Your Excellencies, let me assure this gathering that the entire women of Borno State are solely in total support of APC and its candidates, and this is possible because of the tireless concern and attention that the Borno State Governor and the Office of the First Lady have given to women and children. Thank you. Finally, it is our hope that this rally will greatly motivate our women to actively participate in the coming election. It is fact that women constituted high voting population. Thank you. God bless. Jama'a, salamu alaikum. Jama'a, wannan taro ba taro ne na iyayenmu mata wanda ita mamamu na Borno wanda take ita ce Dr. Falmata Babagana Umar Zulum, and ita kuma bayan haka wannan taron jama'a ku duba shi matan shugaban kasa, in Allah ya so yarda shi ne shugaban kasa, ba wani, tana nan a cikinmu. Kuma jama'a ku san cewa mamamu ita Nana Kashim Shettima matan vice president, insha Allah tana nan. Kuma jama'a ga women leader, national women leader da national deputy women leader da kuma DG women na campaign ga Asabe Dr. Asabe Bilita Bashir da kuma state women leader mu da kuma mu saura mata na jiha wanda state governor suna nan, first ladies daga wayansu state duk suna nan. Jama'a za ku iya ku ba kuriyan kuma Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, za ku iya ku ba, za ku ba shi, to kowa ya daga hannu shingal, kowa ya daga hannu. To jama'a mun gode, bayan godiya jama'a kusan cewa mu ya zama muna haƙƙi ne akan mutanen Borno. Jama'a ina son gaya muku ku tuna opportunity na yau muka samu na vice presidential candidate a 92 mun samu wannan opportunity ba mu yi samu mun yi utilizing ba, amma this time around jama'a in Allah ya so ya yarda muna da vice president a Nigeria. Don saboda haka jama'a ku tashi ku dage ku shiga lungu kwana ku cire mana zabe ku cire mana kuriya. To jama'a kar rike ku da surutu, mun san cewa kowa anan akwai masu magana, akwai masu jawabi wanda za su yi su bayar da nan. So yanzu a takace zan yi minti daya a Kanuri domin mutane mu su ji cewa abin da muna yi din. Jama'a so jama'a Yobe, Taraba, Adamawa, Gombe, Bauchi. To jama'a nyanjura wa kulkulu kyara akina. Jama'a so tumno amde hari martuno kudo ne loktun de kamande chuto. Loktun de kuye chutuna mahala wende pichende. Luye ungunden guren denno. Kuriya ndia alam jami'a APC ro yeu. President den sita har cilin sita har sama. Daga sama! Daga kasa!
Sama!
Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, the state party chairman.
If you're just joining us, the program is the official flag of the Northeast Tinubu Shetima Women Presidential Campaign Rally. The idea is simply to gather more support for Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his running mate, Senator Kashim Shettima, as well as Borno State Governor Professor Babagana Umara and all other candidates of APC towards ensuring overall success at the forthcoming 2023 general elections, especially among the women folk.
APC! Hey, Nigeria! Nigeria! Borno State! Nigerian women are ready. But today, Borno State, you are ready. You are set. There is only one direction. Election mandate Asiwaju Shettima 2023. Jagaban Shettima. Jagaban. Hey, Shettima. Oh, Jagaban. Hey, Shettima. Oh, Jagaban. Shettima. Oh, Jagaban. Shettima. Salut. Tinubu Shettima. Oh yeah, make you vote am. Bam. Tinubu Shettima. Bam. Tinubu Shettima. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, our Governor Professor Babagana Umara Zulum, COMMNIFNSE. Today we celebrate a great thing in a great land. Borno State is ready. The women are ready. Northeast coordination is ready. under the coordination of their excellencies, wives of the Northeast Borno State Governor. Please put your hands together for their excellencies. Thank you very much. Today, we acknowledge and celebrate Deputy Governor, his wife, Honorable Umar Kadafur, and his wife, Haja Memuna Usman Kafur. And right now, we just want to invite to come up for our presentation. Your own Gimbia of women. The Gimbia 101 of women in Borno State and in the Northeast. Help me welcome ABC woman leader, Borno State, Haja Fati Kakena Akale Mangano.
Fatima Kakana Mangunu barka da zuwa kuma ita za mu kira yanzu ta yi jawabi.
Even as she's coming up, we want to appreciate all of the presence of their excellencies, wives of governors who are here with us right now. Excellencies in the Northeast, Her Excellency Gombe and Yobe State, help us appreciate Excellencies Haja Asmau Inuwa Yahya, Haja Hafsat Buni. We welcome you once again. Let us celebrate and welcome our APC woman leader.
APC Nigeria sai Shagaban Vice President fa sai Kasim Shettima sai Zulu sai Zulu daga sama har kasa Your Excellency, our Governor Baba Gana Umar Zulum, Your Excellency, the wife of our presented candidate, Mrs. Tulumbu, Your Excellency, the wife of our Vice Chairman candidate, Haji Nana Shettima, Your Excellency, the wife of our Governor, the First Lady of Borno State, Haji Dr. Falmata Baba Gana Umar Zulum, Your Excellency, the wife of our Governor, Haji Habiba Baba Gana Zulum, Your Excellency, all the governors who are here present, our National Deputy Women Leader, our DG, as a baby leader, our daughter, and our reps, Zainab, the only human reps in Borno State, and we are proud of her. Your Excellency, Hadiza Bukar Abba Ibrahim from Yobe State, Your Excellency, you are all welcome. We are very happy today. We are proud of all of you. Your Excellency, everyone present here, you are all welcome. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for your fighting every day to make a better Nigeria. Let's join hands together and all vote for APC 2023. We promise, inshallah, in Borno State, we will bring more votes. Your Excellencies, Mrs. Sunumbu, thank you very much for your husband. We are proud of you, and he make Borno to be proud. Thank you. Mungode. Jama'a gode yana. Mun ji daɗi, mun gode sannu ku da zuwa. You are welcome for Borno Home of Peace. Thank you.
We are delivering Northeast for Tinubu Shettima, inshallah. Northeast for Tinubu and Shettima, inshallah.
Mun gode chairman ne mana suna. Jama'a salamu alaikum. Am Qur'an samma bula kama gwamna ya kada isana. Kamu gwamnan je first lady je Shena Lambe. Kamu gwamnan je Haji Habiba Zulumbe. Kama gwamna Agam suna Mbe. Kama am kura samma na lo isana. Da ya jama'a so ai magade gi hutu andero vice president sana kai. Nguden je Martino Luye. APC daga sama. Thank you. Gwamnan Dero Zomar Askriyana, gwamnan mu ya ba mu support. Wannan abu mun gode, Your Excellency.
Please, those of you with the
Thank you, all protocol observed. Thank you.
NTA camera.
Right now, we want to welcome again. Thank you very much. All of the representation of the Excellency.
Bring them down. You are
right of executive governors that are here with us today. Again, I want to mention coordinator for Northeast for Bauchi State, Hajia, Her Excellency Hadiza M.A. Abubakar. We celebrate with her all of the other First Ladies, Executive Governors' wives. From Cross River State, Her Excellency Linda Ayade. From Lagos State, Her Excellency Claudiana Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu. From Kogi State, Her Excellency Rashida Bello. From Kebbi State, Her Excellency Dr. Zainab Shinkafi Bagudu. From Plateau State, Her Excellency Mrs. Regina Lalong. Once again, we appreciate the presence of Haja Asmau Inuwa Yahaya from Gombe State. We celebrate and welcome the wife of the Right Honorable Speaker of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Honorable Salamatu Gbajabiamila. We welcome all of the presence here today. The first woman senator from Northeast, Distinguished Senator Grace Bensi O.A. We also want to appreciate our own, your own, the only woman elected in Borno State, Honorable Zainab Gimba. It will be powerful for the women with a powerful administration. We want to appreciate the presence. Wife of the Yobe State Governor, Her Excellency, Honorable Our representative, you are welcome, Your Excellencies. From Yobe State, we do have the Honorable Khadija Buba Abba Ibrahim. Today we continue with goodwill messages.
Just before we take the next goodwill message, this program is live on NTA. Those of you carrying all these banners, you are blocking the NTA cameras. I beg of you, kindly lower the banners.
Thank you. Please, thank you. NTA, please, you can't beat the rich.
Down the banners.
From Borno State, you cannot beat the rich. National Coordinator of the Tinubu Shetima Women Presidential Campaign Team, Honorable Dr. Asabe Bilita Bashir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate stand. On your mandate, Bola. On your mandate, Bola. On your mandate we shall stand. APC, APC, Nigeria, Nigeria. Nigeria, Vice President, Vice President, Vice President, Borno, 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 Borno. To ande babu sa. Zan yi magana cikin Hausa. Yau muna gode na farko ina maraba da zuwa babanmu shugabanmu gwamnan Borno Professor Babagana Umaru Zulum, MNI, MNC, OOM, mai girma, Deputy Governor namu, His Excellency Umar Usman Gadafuru, mai girma mamanmu, Senator Remi Ahmed Tinubu, mai girma mamamu Hajiya Her Excellency na Kashim Shetima, masu girma matan gwamnati mu da suna nan, yan party, yan uwanmu, yan siyasa, jama'a assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Yau matan Najeriya gaba daya sun zo kasan Borno don su nuna goyon bayansu. Kuma alhamdulillah kun fitar da mu kunya mutanen Borno. Wannan tafiya na APC na zaben president tafiya mu na tamkar mutanen Borno. Don yaro mu aka dauke shi vice president. Jama'a da takarar shugaban kasa a Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu da shi ba shugaban mataimakin shugaban kasa His Excellency Senator Shatima mutane ne wanda Bature ya ce tested and trusted. Tested and trusted. Lokacin da shi baban Ahmed Tinubu kun san shi ya sadaka da ran shi a Najeriya har so da aka ce shi domin demokradiyya ya zauna. In kun je Lagos State mata a Najeriya Bola Ahmed Tinubu shi ne fara ɗaukan mace ta zama deputy governor a Najeriya. Matan shi a yanzu aka tana zama senator na uku a majalisar da ta bai. In kun je Lagos judicial wasu gaba daya mata ne. Saboda haka matan Najeriya babu ɗan takarar shugaban kasa wanda zai tallafa mana wanda zai taimaka mana ba mu ayyuka kamar Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Saboda ku zabe APC ku zabe Asiwaju daga sama har kasa. Allah ya ba mu sa'a.
Thank you so much, Honorable Dr. Asabe Vilita Bashir. We now call once again Dio to give us a last goodwill.
Thank you. Even as we do that once again, we appreciate all of the wives of distinguished senators here present and all of their representation here. Dr. Lima Kabiru Daga, Chairman Federal Culture Commission, Dr. Mubert Jakaba, and wife of the former governor of Bauchi, Her Excellency Haja M. Abubakar. You're all welcome. And now we want to invite to come up for her own 2-minute goodwill message. I call her Kimbia. She's celebrated as a deputy national woman leader, Haja Zainab Abubakar Ibrahim. APC. Ba mu ji ba muna son Bola Ahmed Tinubu ya ji mu in mun yi magana za ku iya. To APC. Gaban Nigeria. Gaban Nigeria. Tinubu. Mataimakin shugaban kasa. Kashim Shatima. Mataimakin shugaban kasa. Kashim Shatima. Borno fa. Sai Zulu. Borno fa. Sai Zulu. We want the 4+4 na Zulu. 4+4. 4+4. To Allah ya muku albarka. Gwamnan jihar Borno, the workaholic governor, one of the best that Nigeria has ever produced as a governor. Inshallah. Governor Babagana Zulu, who is my godfather, Your Excellency, the wife of the presidential candidate of APC. Yes, inshallah. I call her Auntie Remi Tinubu. Your Excellency, my dear sister, the wife of the vice presidential candidate of APC, who is our very own, Auntie Nana Kashim Shatima, wives of governors, members of the House of Representatives, party leaders. I want to respectfully adopt the already established protocol. Zan yi magana da Hausa. 'Yan North-East, wannan lokacinmu ne. 'Yan North-East, wannan zamaninmu ne. Allah ya kawo mana nama gasashe har cikin gida. Saboda haka dole ne mu tsaya da kwanmu da kwarkwata. Mu zaɓi APC, mu kawo Bola Ahmed Tinubu da Kashim Shatima daga sama har ƙasa. Daga sama har ƙasa. Jama'a ina matan jihar Borno. Ina matan jihar Borno. Ina matan Taraba. Ina matan Bauchi. Ina matan Gombe. Ina matan Yobe. To kakar mu ta yanke saka bana yin Allah yadda. Domin kuwa Bola Ahmed Tinubu ya mana alƙawarin cewa
kashi 35 cikin 100 da muke nema bai isa ba. Zai kara mana domin shi ya san darajar mata. Shi ne gwamna na farko da ya ɗauki mace a matsayin mataimakiyar shi. Mata ku ya matan shi tana senate na 3. Ya sa mata a kujerun alfarma. Duk matan Yarbawa da kuka sani da suke deputy governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu shi ya kawo wannan sanadin. Saboda haka mu mata ba mu da wanda ya fi mana Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In Allah yadda ina yan Adamawa. To mu fito kwanmu da kwarkwata mu karbi katin zaɓe mu tabbatar mun karɓa mun zaɓi Bola Ahmed Tinubu da kuma 'yan takarar APC daga sama. Ina kawo shawara duk wanda ta san cewa mijinta ba zai zaɓi APC ba ta bayar katin zaɓen shi. Ta bayar katin zaɓen shi. Ba za mu yadda a North East a zaɓi wani jami'a babban da APC. Don mu APC tamu ne. APC dole mu zaɓe ta a North East daga sama har ƙasa. Ina matan jihar Borno. To lokaci ya zo da za mu nuna cewa APC ba mu da tsoro a jihar Borno. Dama APC 100% ne. Saboda haka Allah ya bada albarka APC. Sanu. Jama'are, hata jama'are fulɓe woni ha Borno. Thank you. Wodi fulɓe ha ɗo na. To min subta APC daga Johannes. Min subta APC daga Johannes. Kashim Shatima ɓingel amin on. Dole min itta shamtuɗum min subta Kashim Shatima.
The wives of governors and various women groups and their teaming supporters here are actually drawn from states in the northeast region and even beyond. They strongly believe that this Northeast Tinubu Shatima Women Presidential Campaign Rally will surely pave way for the success of all APC candidates at the forthcoming polls. They are urging Nigerians, especially women, to come out en masse and vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Kashim Shatima as well as all APC candidates in 2023.
Mata Adamawa za mu yi waka. Mata Borno za mu yi waka. Yayi yo, yayi yayi Allah. Yayi yo, abunda mutum bai yi ba. Allah yayi mana, yayi yayi Allah. Yayi yo, abunda mutum bai yi ba. Allah yayi. Allah, da yada Allah. Nigeria sai Jagaban. Nigeria sai Shatima. Mutanen Borno wa za ku zaba? Wa za ku zaba? Ku ce ma mutane kan mage ya waye, idon mage ya bude APC. Na gode, Allah saka muku. Thank you, distinguished Senator Tinubu Shatima 2023 Tole. On the mandate we are standing.
Thank you, Dio. Thank you so much.
Quickly.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the campaign continues. We have a number of musical groups, but because of possible of time, we will be taking maybe just one or two. And right after, we will take the wife of His Excellency, the Executive Governor, who is the coordinator for Northeast. But before then, can I ask the Maliki dancers where you are for 1.5 minutes? Mintida de Rebi, please, make it very fast. Maliki dancers, perform where you are. There is no space to come up here. Just perform there. Clear the place and perform there. Mintida de Rebi, you are already losing some seconds.
The music, thank you. The Presidential Women's Campaign team ready to dance only for 2 minutes. Here in Borno State, it is a celebration we come.
Please give them space.
Tinubu 23.
Please give them space. Abbas Wuri, you have 1.5 minutes. And once you are done, we take one more group. And my co-MC Daya will come in again to invite Our Excellency, the wife of the Executive Governor of Borno State.
This is a victory dance.
1.5 minutes, please.
Celebration dance.
Maliki dancers. Lokacin ku yana tafiya fa. Ku yi rawa wajen. Just dance there. Do your dance there. There's no space and time. Aha, mata suna rawa nan. You can see Our Excellency, the wife of the APC presidential candidate, distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, and doing the Maliki dance. Thank you, Maliki dancers. Maliki dancers, thank you. We will come back later to take more performances. But for now, I'm President.
The Executive Governor of Borno State, His Excellency Professor Babagana Omara Zulu, the Deputy Governor of Borno State, His Excellency Alhaji Usman Umar Kadafur, the wife of our presidential candidate, distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, the wife of our vice presidential candidate, Hajia Nana Shatima, members of House of Representatives, their wives, wife of the Deputy Governor, please allow me to stand on already established protocol. And I would like to speak in Kanuri and Hausa. Jamande Bornoe, Jamande Yobe, Jamande Adamawae, Jamande Gombe, Jamande Bauchi, Jamande Tarabae, Uso Askrinyena. Samno kule adi aimagi yandiana la sabsu ga ukintando matanankaro kuruburoman gwamnati APC ga wanzu tawaye Askrinyena amma kudawa zina da North East region the Andero vice presidential candidate sanna kurundumagi tadalar du Bornoe bande yande kraminde annan kadro Andero dole rawalsna luye ngunden luye gwamnati APC samilan sita har su diyaru sadi an dai san makarnye Borno dino yana APC kartin amma duso sulu am de Borno de nombande Buroi ma ko zina ruwalsu. Askirngena kuru ala kamna lan sabtana amna lan sabtana samma ala kliwa sulai lan saya fanza soro galaxy. Jama'an Borno, jama'an mu na Gombe, jama'an mu na Yobe, jama'an mu na Bauchi, jama'an mu na Taraba, marabanku da zuwa. Abin da ya tara mu a yau a nan muna neman goyon bayan ku ne kamar yadda kuke mana a koda yaushe kun saba. Muna so yau ma ku ƙara mara mana goyon baya. Ayyukan alheri da gwamnati na APC ta yi a baya muna so ku ƙara mara mana baya a ci gaba da ayyukan alheri da ake yi. Yau an ba wa Northeast kuma especially Borno candidate na vice president ba kowa bane distinguished Senator Kashim Shettima. A Borno yayi mana yayi rawan gani yayi ayyuka na alheri wanda har yau in ka fita a Borno a ko'ina zaka ga ayyukan alheri da yayi. Da zai tafi kuma bai bar mu 'yan Borno haka ba, sai ya kawo mana gwamna da zai ci gaba da ayyukan alheri da ya kafa a Borno. Sabida haka muna so mutanenmu na North East dan Allah ku fito ku da kwarkwatanku ku zaɓi gwamnatin APC daga sama har ƙasa, daga sama har ƙasa. Mun gode, mun gode, mun gode.
Thank you, Your Excellency. It is now my pleasure and privilege to invite the wife of our incoming Vice President of Nigeria 2023, inshallah. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, give a round of
Wife of Borno State Governor there, Dr. Falmata Babagana Umara, calling on women to consider the candidacy of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Kashim Shettima, considering their antecedents in almost every aspect of development.
Mun gode maka, Allah ya saka da alheri da kai da tim ɗinka kafin da mu a kunya. And insha Allahu duk abin da ya kamata a inda aka samu shugabanci, insha Allahu za a tallafa ma matanmu da yaranmu, especially da yaranmu marayu da kuma issue ɗin makaranta. And insha Allahu za a tallafa muku da kuma matasanmu da kuma babannina na ga babana alfaki a can wajen duka ku ba za a manta da ku a baya ba. Matanmu na siyasa Nandiro Askirnyana, party chairman mu Niro Askirnyana, da other team inda gaskiya da suka sa nan wajen ba na son na mention sunan, ina son na generalizing, ba na so a ce ko na yi son kai. Jazakallahu khairan, Allah ya saka da alheri, Allah nan kam siriyu da family mun gode muku. 'Yan Adamawa, kira na so uku. APC daga sama har kasa, daga sama za mu yi waye Hajiya Aisha Binani, don Allah in kuma na shugaban kasa in ya zo Honorable Kashim Shettima da kuma babanmu His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Allah ya kawo mana zaman lafiya da kuma 'yan wanda suka zo daga Abuja, tawakar mamanmu Hajiya Aisha Buhari, mun gode muku. Mun gode ga duk wanda suka tallafa mana ta addu'a ta gudumawa in different ways. Jazakallahu khairan, Allah ya sanya alheri, Allah ya mai da kowa gida lafiya. Nero Askirnyana, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. Jamade, Northeast Borno. And today, you have heard Her Excellency, incoming wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Hajia Nana
Kashim Shettima. Borno State, give me 3 powerful bossa for Hajia Shettima. Bossa, bossa, bossa. Today, the presidential women campaign team in Maiduguri in Borno State is making a statement for the mandate. Where there is a man, there is a date. Where there are 2 men, there are 2 powerful expressions for one mandate. This team has come for a dream. A national dream, an international dream, a global dream, a local dream, a Borno State dream, a Nigeria dream. Today, help me welcome distinguished senator, wife of the Jagaban of the universe, the one and the only, Iyawo PhD, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, His Excellency, with Her Excellency, incoming First Lady, distinguished senator Oluremi Tinubu.
Jama'a Borno, matan mai shugaban kasar mu insha Allah, Dr. Senator Remi Tinubu za ta maku jawabi. APC Nigeria.
APC. APC. It is with great delight that I'm here today in Borno State, flagging off the Tinubu Shettima women presidential campaign team. On behalf of the grand patron of our campaign team, Her Excellency Hajia Dr. Aisha Buhari, she sends her love to the great people of the Northeast. On this note, I want to recognize His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Borno State, who has hosted us so perfectly well, His Excellency, Professor Babagana Zulu. We want to thank you and your team for putting this great gathering together. Great women of Northeast, great women of Northeast, great youths of Northeast. I want to particularly recognize the efforts of our youth today. Coming out today in large numbers, despite it's a women's campaign, is quite encouraging for us. I can assure you that your daughter, your mother, Hajia Nana Kashim Shettima, and I will work together as a team. Earlier today, we were at the governor's office paying a courtesy visit. And there, we are able to realize that the women of the Northeast will need a lot more of a tender, loving care, I will put it. They need our assistance, and I can assure you and promise you that we will be there. I'm not a businesswoman, but when it comes to charity work, you can really count on me. And at the same time, Hajia Nana Shettima, she's into a lot of charity work. So we can assure the youth that youth and employment will be something that will be at the front burner of the Tinubu Shettima administration. And also women empowerment and the education of our girl child. Because before you can empower a woman, the woman has to have a form of education. And education is very key to the growth of our women, not only in the Northeast, but in Nigeria as a whole. Because when you educate one woman, you've really done well to the entire household, and not to speak of the entire nation. I want to thank you for this rousing welcome. Mugode, and thank you very much. And Alabamusa, thank you very much.
APC! The sun is shining in Borno State. It's shining for victory. It's shining for progress. We want to appreciate the chairman of the Board of Trustees for the Presidential Women's Campaign Team, Dr. Aliu Modibo. We also appreciate our Secretary of the team, Honorable Wahab King, and we want to appreciate all of the entourage of the Presidential Women's Campaign Team here today, under the great patron, Her Excellency First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our Mama, Matana, Dr. Aisha Buhari. As she has said, future assured is assured victory. So now, over to Lanre as we invite the qualified workaholic governor of the year. And
just before we do that,
thank you.
Allow me to allow the Hausa interpreter to, in 1 minute, just recap what was said by the wife of the APC presidential candidate. Please.
Mutan Arewa maso gabas, matan shugaban kasa insha Allah 2023, Sanata Remi Tinubu ta ce tana gode wa matan Arewa maso gabas da matasa da guragu da makafi da APC. Ta ce a gode muku kuma insha Allah za su jira zaɓe ku dan hula.
Thank you, our interpreter. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is the highlight of today's campaign, and it is now my pleasure to ask the party chairman to come forward, Honorable Alibuka Dalori, to invite the #1 citizen of Borno State. Party chairman, sir.
Your Excellency, may I use this opportunity to invite His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Borno State, our leader, our boss, father of Spazles. Your Excellency, Bismillah.
Thank you, party chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, Benjita Fiba Shugabambo, the governor of governors, chairman Northeast Governors Forum, GCFR Niger Republic, commander of the Order of the Niger, member National Institute, friend of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, His Excellency, Professor, Engineer, Babagana Umar Zulu, Executive Governor of Borno State, is coming to join us. Your Excellency, sir. Thank you. Lord, the music, let's listen to His Excellency, the Executive Governor, please.
Inshallah, wife of the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, by the grace of God, Her Excellency Ms. Olurimi Tinubu, our own sister, the wife of my mentor, and inshallah, wife of the next vice presidential president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Haji Nana Kashim Shettima, our host, the First Lady of Borno State, Her Excellency Dr. Palmata Babagana Umara, my wife, Her Excellency Haja Habiba Babagana Umara, governors of my colleagues here present, wives of my colleagues here present, the wife of the Speaker, distinguished Senator Mohamed Ali Ndume, members of the House of Representatives, our candidate for senatorial candidate Borno Central, Honorable Kakashew Lawan, Speaker Borno State House of Assembly, other distinguished guests as our party, the APC, for having the unique combination of Their Excellency Senator Asuwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Senator Kashim Shettima, Ms. Olurimi Tinubu, and Haji Nana Kashim Shettima. I congratulate our party because we have in these four personalities a very aggressive, fearless, determined focus and a goal-getting combination. None of them is lazy and none of them is pessimistic. This kind of combination does not happen easily. I have seen videos of Her Excellency Remu Tinubu leading campaign works to mobilize support. She is approaching the campaign with passion and strength of activism. For Her Excellency Nana Kashim Shettima, I have seen with Remu Tinubu and I know her. She led women to tirelessly campaign in the nooks and crannies of Borno State. Let me also add that Nana Shettima may look very gentle, but she is a very top woman. In April 2014, after the Chibok girls' abduction, she was the only female VIP that defied threats and traveled to Chibok by road, which was dangerous at that time. Your Excellencies, please permit me to speak more about Senator Kashim Shettima. Over the years, I have come across different people with all kinds of strong qualities, but I must say very clearly that I have never seen a human being with the kind of optimism in Kashim Shettima. When Kashim Shettima believes in anything, especially in politics, he goes all out for it, and he goes with 100% belief that he will be successful. Alhamdulillah, he has never been associated with failure. For us in Borno State, the presidential election is very personal, not only because Senator Kashim Shettima is from Borno State, but because the APC administration under Excellency President Muhammad Buhari has significantly improved our security situation across the Northeast. I want to urge all citizens across the Northeast, particularly Borno State, to mobilize and cast votes for the APC, because the Siwaji Shettima ticket will inshallah build on the huge gains recorded by Mr. President. I urge our interim supporters in the Northeast from Yobe State, Bauchi, Adama, Gombe, Taraba State to come out en masse and support our mission. I would like to thank everyone here for supporting the APC and for coming to Borno State for this important rally. I salute the commitment of our women folks in APC and congratulate you for all being part of the most aggressive women presidential campaign in Nigeria. Jamaso Kanurila Manain. Jamaso Kanurila Manain. APC. Muko hamdo nduso. APC. APC. Jamaso nyendia ngode nyana ndua na so. Sulu andia kardiyim zabiada. Dalin zede Borno de kuriangu fandi andia nonguro gayen. Chinyo danyo Vice President fandi na ade sha nongun tuluyo. Bot ngela fandi andia sha nonguro ekien. Ya kamaso nyema chaman kuria koltumao. Chino dano wondo yimbaru yimzawe ade sualuya. Kengal kroko namnu ya pondo koluno. Nyendura askirnyana ala ititia andia chinye kama samazo abananye. Konga dia bananyan ama ala ititia kama arse ma yangnu yo. Nyendia bananyan. Jama'a salamu alaikum. Ina so samu daman nan in godiya mutanen da suka zo musamman wayanda suka zo daga nisa, wanda suka zo daga Gombe, Yobe, Taraba, Adamawa da Bauchi. Allah ya muku albarka. Jama'a abinda yau muke nan kowa ya sani, North East mun samu daman mun samu vice presidential candidate. Ina kira kowa da Allah mu fito mu yi zabe. Muna so a yi zabe fiye da wanda muka yi 2019. Don saboda shi vice presidential candidate namu ko ya samu vice president in board naji ya yi kadan gaskiya ba zai ji dadin shi ba. Ina kira kowa da kowa a yi hakuri a fita mu yi zabe. Ranar zabe dan Allah yan mata ku yi hakuri kar ku ce kun gaji. Kowa da kowa ya fita. Ba abin da za mu ce muku a Borno sai Allah ya saka muku da alheri. Duk mutanen da suna nan wannan mata da maza duk mun san ku. Mun gan ku kuma muna gode muku. Kun yi mana da ai mana hakuri a sake mana. Ina so samu wannan daman in godiya wanda suka zo da nisa, wanda suka nuna mana wannan. Allah ya sa kowa da kowa ya koma garin shi lafiya lau. Jama'a assalamu alaikum. Let's give this opportunity for those of the visitors to enter their own vehicles. Sun shiga ko? So all those visitors that came, kindly use this small opportunity to enter your own vehicles before we leave this dive, because this is very important. Ma wanda suka zo na motar su anya yan borre da namno le martino saton gison namno nye ide am kuso to ari motor zara gaga to next what vote of thanks. Okay.
Can we now have the vote of thanks? We'd like to invite Honorable Loretta to kindly come forward and briefly, in 2 minutes, give the vote of thanks, where the party chairman will also make an announcement and will take the national anthem. Honorable Loretta, please.
APC, on behalf of our grand patron, Dr. Mrs. Aisha Buhari, on behalf of our chairman, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, and the co-chairman, Mrs. Nana Shetima, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming here today, and particularly the governor and his family for the wonderful care they gave to us today. As you are all going home, we pray that the Lord Almighty will accompany you home safely. And we want to remind you that the Godward President Muhammadu Buhari started with our women in this region, that the presidency of Tinubu and Shetima will carry on with the same good work. So as you go back home and begin to mobilize, knock on your neighbor's doors so that you can get more votes for us in the 2023 election. Please, we implore you to look at the logo, the NBC logo, and make sure that is where you. God bless you, and may you all return home safely.
Thank you, Honorable Loretta. Hey, hold it down. Hold it, DJ. DJ, hold it. Plenty of time for us to jubilate. We want to thank Honorable Loretta Noche, National Coordinator, Tinubu Shetima, President, Captain Council. The party chairman has just one announcement. Party chairman, Honorable Alibuka Adalori, you have an announcement. I have the permission of the party chairman to announce that on Monday we are going to be having the gubernatorial campaign flag off of our governor, His Excellency Professor Bagana Umar Zulum, and his deputy. That is on Monday, and you are all invited. Can we rise now as we take the national anthem, Federal Republic of Nigeria? Let us rise, national anthem. Thank you all. Allah ya ku gidan lafiya duk wanda sun zo daga sauran jihohin notice.
This is exactly where we're going to call it a day on the program, which of course is the official flag off of the Northeast Tinubu Shetima Women Presidential Campaign Rally held in Maiduguri, the Borno State capital. Now, on behalf of the outside broadcast crew, I am Abubakar Musa, inviting you to enjoy other programs on the largest television network in Africa, the Nigerian Television Authority.
We'll be joining our outside broadcast crew for another live.
Billiri Balanga Federal Constituency, Victor Mela Tanzania. Kaltungo Shongom Federal Constituency, Simon Elisha Karu. Yamaltu Deba Federal Constituency, Shuaibu Umar Galadima. Gombe Kwami Funakaye Madakin Gadam Abubakar Yarima. Say Akko Federal Constituency, Honorable Usman Bello Kumo. Wow. Okay. Sai kuma a halin yanzu za mu ba da na sanatoci da za su daga tutar jam'iyyar APC a nan jihar Gombe. Za mu fara da yankin Gombe ta kudu wato Gombe South. Senator Joshua M. Lidani. To, ga dai sanata ga kuma ciyaman na ga da annan lakabe to a tafa Senator Joshua M. Lidani ya karbi tutarsa. Sai Gombe North Senatorial District sama da shi distinguished Senator Saidu Ahmed Alkali. Kada ya mani rawan kai. National Chairman ya ce to kar sana yawa to ya ce ya tuba. To yanzu dai zan mika ragamar kuma game to Chairman ya tambaya waye bai karbi nasa ba. Allah zai karba gobe. Babu go fayi. Bye. To a yanzu da Allah a buɗa wuri, a buɗa. Mun kai gabar da za mu kira mai gayya mai aiki. Ina ka fito aiki, ina za ka aiki. Jama'a don Allah a buɗa saboda haka domin idan mai girma gwamna karbi tuta ya za a ɗau hoto tsakanin dukkan 'yan takara kama daga shi mai girma gwamna da sanatoci da members na House of Reps. Muna godiya kwarai da gaske abuda. Akwai rasa amma sai kuma gwamna.
Ranar mayo suka unsu yau. Madan yin nura, madan mayo, alhassin nura, madan raini yin nura, yana salafi yin nura. Barbaita, ne zai wa asiri ga kasa. APC sai a saman PDP sai tashin sai a Ahmad Bola ba zuwa lallai Kaji kiran malke hannun tare. Da mu kashe wani rari ba. Kuma da mu yi rari. Saba ce sanar da wuga a gani. Wannan kawo su zai jiri kawai. Haka da mu yi da maka shi ne ranar mayu daga mutu yau ma da yi ma da mayu karhatin ma da rai da yi ma da sanar da yi
APC to ga tutan tutoci ga tutan ɗan takararmu amanar APC gwamna na jihar Gombe mai cin yanzu Dr. Muhammad Inuwa Yahaya shi ne waɗan takararmu na APC ina kan cika hudu zai ƙara hudu insha Allah. Saboda haka da sunan Allah madaukakin sarki da yardar shugabannin wannan jam'iyya da kuma yardar al'umman Gombe 'ya'yan APC wanda suka nuna ƙaunansu suka ba da goyon baya da zama ɗan takarar wannan jam'iyya ni Abdullahi Adamu shugaban APM na ƙasa baki ɗaya ina mai farin cikin baka wannan tuta a madadin APC. uwana 'ya'yan APC APC da Allah a mana shiru kaɗan, a yi shiru da Allah kaɗan. Wannan gagarumin taro an zo kusan ƙarshe, saboda haka da Allah muna roƙon 'ya'yan jam'iyyar nan da baƙinmu da ke nan da Allah ba ikon halartar wannan taro a yi mana haƙuri kaɗan. Ni ba abin da zan ce face in ce alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Dukkan godiya da yabo ya tabbata ga Allah madaukakin sarki, mahalicin sammai da kansai, masanin dukkan abin da ke cikin kansai da samai. Mun gode maka Allah. Allah Ubangiji, abin da ka nuna mana innan zahiran ba baɗinan ba, mun ga mutane sun ambaliyo wanda suke waje su suke ciki yawa. Duk ina ka taro irin wannan ba abin da ke kawo shi sai yarda. Gwamnan jihar Gombe, mutanen Gombe suna ba da shaidan aikinka, suna ba da shaidan riƙon amananka, suna ba da shaidan alheran wannan gwamnati naka gare su. Wannan shaida kar kai wasa da shi. Iko ne na Allah. Allah shi ne mai lokaci, Allah shi ne mai zamani. Ba akwai wani ba Allah ba. To Allah ya yarda. Wanda kuma duk Allah ya kira sai a nuna masa rakiya. Ba ba haka bane. Saboda haka mun tabbatar maka, mun tabbatar al'ummanka na wannan jiha, jam'iyyar APC, mu magabatan jam'iyyan, mu shugaban da ka ba amanan tafi da harkar jam'iyyar nan, muna goyon bayan ka. Muna goyon APC a Gombe. Za mu so duk abin da ka yi na zaman lafiya ka yi, domin sha'anin mulki sai ta zaman lafiya. Amma tun da Allah ya baka sauro, duk wanda bai son bacci, tura mishi sauro. Duk wanda bai son bacci, tura mishi sauro. Da lokacin da nake kaman kumo, ina jin ƙarfi, ina jin ƙuruciya. In mutum muka yi magana shi muka yi na Allah, yaƙi aikin Allah, sai mu sa yi na Allaro. Saboda haka, ka yi tafiyan nan gaban ga gadi, kada ka nemi fada. Kai ne shugaba, amanan tafiyan ƙasar nan, tafiyan lafiyan ƙasar nan, Allah ya ba amana wannan a kanka. Kada ka yi wasa da wannan amana. In ka riƙe amanan Allah, duk wani wanda ya taso ya ce ba kai bane ba, to ba sai ka mutu bakinka ba. Mutanen garin da mutanen ƙasashen ba shi bane ba. Mu yarda da ikon Allah, mu yi amfani da abin da Allah ya bamu, mu ba da goyon baya, mu haɗa kai. Mamman Shata yakan ce da mu, Allah masa gafara, yakan ce yawan mutane, shi a raba shi yawan rufuna. Saboda haka, kowa ya tuna jiya, bai daɗin yau bane ba, wanda duk ya ce ya isa, Allah ya ce kai ne isasshe yau a wannan jiha. Allah ya nuna kai ne isasshe yau a wannan jiha. Za mu bi, kai ma ka bi na magabatanka. Allah Ubangiji ya ta ka riko. Nasara min Allah. Nasara na wurin Allah. Allah kuma zai ba mu. Kuna shakka haka? To Allah ya tabbatar da wannan al'amari. Allah ya tabbatar da wannan nasara. Za mu shiga zaɓe da sunan Allah. Kuma mun ga yardanku, mun ga goyon bayanku, iyaka Allah ya kai mu ranar zaɓe mu gani a zuba, mu kwashe, in Allah ya sa yadda. APC, Najeriya, Gombe fa, sauran takarar mu kakaf zaɓe daga sama zuwa ƙasa, daga sama da ƙasa, daga sama daga ƙasa, Allah ya ba mu nasara. Mun gode. On behalf of all the National Assembly members. To jama'a mun saurari jawabin mai girma. To jama'a mu tafa ma mai girma National Chairman na jam'iyyar APC Senator Abdullahi Adamu. So a halin yanzu za mu gayyaci Senator Saidu Ahmed Alkali wanda zai yi jawabi a madadin dukkan 'yan takarar majalisar tarayya ta Najeriya wato National Assembly gabaki daya. Senator Saidu Ahmed Alkali sama da shi.
APC أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم mai girma gwamnan jihar Gombe, mai girma national chairman, mai girma tsohon gwamnan jihar Gombe da dukkan sauran manya-manyan baki, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Yau rana ce mai tarihi, rana ce mai albarka a wannan jam'iyyar mu ta APC mai alaman tsuntsiya. Allah ya sani mun taru a wannan stadium karkashin shugabancin mai girma shugaban ƙasa Muhammadu Buhari ya ba mu tutoci, ya ba mai girma gwamnan jihar Gombe, ya ba mu 'yan majalisar tarayya, Allah ya taimake mu, ya ba mu gudumawa, aka ci zaɓe daga sama har ƙasa, daga ƙasa to yau tarihi ya sake maimaita kansa. Abin da ya sa aka kira ni na zo in yi godiya a madadin 'yan majalisar tarayya, godiya ta musamman wa Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanda ya bamu wannan dama muka sake taruwa a nan aka bamu tutocin jam'iyyar APC. Godiyan da ba ta karewa zuwa ga shugabanmu mai girma gwamnan jihar Gombe Alhaji Muhammadu Inuwa Yahaya Umaru. Koge zau, no shaking, Madika Ture, Populas ho, koge zau. Godiya ta musamman zuwa shugaban jam'iyyar APC, Senator Abdullahi Adamu da dukkan matakan jam'iyya daga national har zuwa ward. Mai girma gwamna, wannan karamci da ka mana ka taya mu samun wannan tikin na jam'iyyar APC ya tabbata a zukatanmu har iya rayuwarmu. Insha Allahu za mu tabbatar maka ba za mu baka kunya ba, za mu yi aiki ba dare ba rana don mu tabbatar jam'iyyar APC ta kafa gwamnati karkashin Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu jagaban Najeriya. Karkashin ka kai gwamnan jihar Gombe Alhaji Muhammadu Inuwa Yahaya. Godiya na ƙarshe gwamna, ka ba mu dama dukkan lungu da sako na jihar Gombe mun ɗauko ayyuka na gwamnatin tarayya wanda majalisar dottawa da majalisar tarayya suka ba mu dama wanda in ba don gudumawarka da goyon bayanka ba wannan ayyuka ba za su samu ba. Saboda lokaci yayi zan takaita a nan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. APC! APC! Gombe! Gombe!
Saidu Ahmed Alkali. Don Allah za mu roƙi dukkan wanda suke kan rumfan nan su ɗan buɗa sosai. Don Allah kowa ya yi baya. A yi baya su kuma 'yan takara na senators da house of reps su zama suna bayan mai girma gwamna. 'Yan takara dukkan su zama suna bayan mai girma gwamna. Na sani za a mika masa ai. Yawa don Allah 'yan takara su zama suna ba mai girma gwamna, a bar mai girma gwamna a gaba haka shi kadai da sauran manyan zaki. Ina DJ Samini sai mun ba su kunya. Za mu ba su kunya. Ina DJ karkada mana ita kafin mai girma gwamna ya yi jawabi. Sanatoci da members na House of Reps sai su tsaya a bayansa domin lokacin da yake jawabi a haska shi sosai. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wa sallallahu ala nabiyil karim. Mai girma jagora shugaban jam'iyyar APC na ƙasa baki ɗaya, Sanata Dr. Abdullahi Adamu, sarkin yakin kafi, da sauran 'yan National Working Committee da suka taho, mai girma mataimakin gwamna na jihar Gombe da kuma mataimakin gwamnan jihar Yobe wanda ya wakilci gwamnan jihar Yobe, sanatocinmu na gida da baki da kuma 'yan majalisar wakilai na tarayya, kakakin majalisar dokoki da membobi na jam'iyya na majalisar dokoki na jihar Gombe, ɗan uwana takwarana daga jihar Bauchi, Air Marshal Sadiq Baba Abubakar, da kuma sauran manya-manyan dattawa na jam'iyya, musamman 'yan kwamitin zaɓe da aka kafa aka rantsar yau, sauran jama'a, iyaye na jam'iyya da dattawa da samari da mata, iyayen tafiya, 'yan jaridu maza da mata, assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillahi, yau rana ce ta musamman, ranar da aka sake caji mu kuma mai da batiran mu sababbi fil domin mu kama sabon aiki. Mun gode Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mai kowa mai komi. A wani karo mun leko an ce ba za mu kai ba. Allah ya taimake mu, jam'iyyar APC muka kafa gwamnati, muka kafa 'yan majalisu da na tarayya da na jiha. Abin da muka rasa 'yan kaɗan ne kalilan, kuma insha Allah wannan karo cikin ikon Allah daga sama har ƙasa 100%. Saboda haka mai girma shugaban jam'iyya, ka shigo Gombe State tun daga airport har muka tsaya APC Square, muka shigo tsakiyar gari, muka zo ga wannan fili. Idonka ya gane maka, jam'iyyar APC a Gombe insha Allah mun zama madika ture. Muna nan cikin ikon Allah. A hakan sai Allah ya ƙara mana ƙarfi. To, dama zani ne tattar da mu je. Saboda haka mun ƙara ƙarfi, mun ƙara ƙaimi, mun ƙara azama. Muna maraba da sauran waɗanda suka dawo gida muka haɗu, muka haɗa ƙarfi da ƙarfe cikin ikon Allah. Sai mun ga abin da ya ture wa buzu naɗi. Da yardan Allah. Muna maka albishir da cewa mun yi aikin alheri a jihar Gombe. Mutane musamman talakawa masu zai sun aminta da mu. Muna da yaƙini a zuciyarmu cewa za mu maimaita abin da muka yi kuma za mu fi abin da muka yi wancan karo da yardan Allah. A sabili da haka ina kira ga 'yan jam'iyya musamman waɗanda muke cikin takara. Mu tashi mu tsaya dare yayi gari ya waye. A yanzu da yau rantsar da kwamiti da aka yi da kuma ƙaddamar da kamfen da aka yi. Insha Allahu za mu kama aiki kenan ba dare ba rana. Dama ba ma tsoron mu zaga, ba gundumar da ba za mu shiga ba, ba ƙaramar hukumar da ba za mu je ba, ko dare ko rana. Domin mu da gidanmu ba sai mun yi sallama ba da yardan Allah za mu shiga. Ba ma tsoro domin mutane sun aminta da mu. Ko mun tabbatar za mu yi abin da ya kamata saboda haka mutane sun ƙara aminta da mu. Ina kira da sauran dukkan 'yan jam'iyya mu haɗu mu ginu. Shugaba ya mana jawabi, haɗin kai ya wajaba kanmu domin mu gudu tare mu tsira tare. Saboda haka a zo a tsaya a jajirce mu yi wannan gwagwarmaya kamar yadda aka saba. Shi shugaba kwamanda ne. Na tabbata yadda aka bani tuta to na rike kwamanni, na rike babban mashin da za mu yaƙi da shi. Sauran 'yan takara da suka kewaye ni nan dukkansu kowa shi ma a bataliyansa kwamanda ne. Ba gudu ba ja da baya. Za mu tafi komin zafi, komin sanyi, komin dare, komin rana, komin iska, komin hazo. Muna ma albishir da ikon Allah cewa za mu kai ga nasara. Domin mun yi itifaki ko mun bar wa Allah daren da aka yi aka tsiri waye shagari muka ce nasara daga Allah. Nasaru min Allah wa fatahun qarib wa bashiril mu'minin. Mun tabbatar da cewa Allah zai kai mu ga gaci ko mun taru akan Allah, hanyar Allah. Wa atasimu bihablillahi jami'an wa la tafarraqu. Ku tsaya akan hanya, mu yi tafiya, mu gudu tare, mu tsira tare. Kun sani jam'iyyar APC jam'iyya ce da aka gina ta bisa haɗin kai. Jam'iyya ce da take da halamu na haɗin kai, tsintsiya maɗaurin ki ɗaya. Na ja kunnen mutane cewa a haɗu a haɗa kafa tsaf a tsaya. Ni dai a matsayina na kwamanda ba na so ne na shiga ina yaƙi ina daga in jiyo in ga babu sojoji a bayana. Kun mini alkawari, kun mini alkawari, kun mini alkawari. To ba gudu, ba gudu, ba gudu. Nasara, nasara. Ko yau, ko yau, ko yanzu, ko yanzu, ba gudu, kuma ko zau, ko zau. Let me, on behalf of the entire people of Gombe State, especially those of the APC folk, thank you, Mr. Chairman, and members of the National Working Committee, members of the National Assembly, our special guests, ladies and gentlemen. I've been asked to just revisit my message in English so that the people that are outside, especially our followers who cannot understand us to know what we did. You've seen for yourselves. Today is a special day for the APC, especially in Gombe State, because in the presence of our national chairman and members of the National Working Committee and delegations from various states, especially our neighboring states, the governorship candidate of Bauchi, the governor of Yobe State, ably represented by the deputy governor, and members that are here, that we've come to receive those that join us, and we've come to launch our campaign by receiving those that have joined us recently in the APC, which means we'll work stronger and we shall deliver. We have no fear, Mr. Chairman. Coming through Gombe town, you saw for yourselves. You saw for yourselves what the APC has achieved. You saw happiness on the faces of our people, and you saw happiness in the eyes of the general public. We want to assure you, Mr. Chairman, that we shall not fail you as a party. We shall not fail you as candidates. And by the grace of Almighty God, we won all the members of the Senate and the National Assembly in the last 2019 elections. We won 19 out of 24, meaning there were just a few. And now we are determined to deliver 24 over 24 of our members of the State House of Assembly. By God's grace, the history and story of any other party in Gombe State will be buried. There will be, and we shall deliver. We have no fear because God is with us and God will deliver us. We've been able to deliver on our promises. We've been able to deliver on our manifesto. 99.9% of what we promised would have achieved, and that was people are confident and they will follow us to the next battlefront. 2023, God willing, is going to be APC all through, from head to toe. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, inshallah, will be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Muhammadu Inu Yahaya will be the governor of Gombe State in 2023, inshallah. Senator Muhammad Danjuma Goje from Gombe Central is our candidate, and inshallah we shall succeed with him. Senator Lidani is our candidate for Gombe South, Joshua Lidani. Senator Said Ahmed Alkali is our senator for Gombe North. We have Honorable Victor Mela Danzaria, Balanga Piliri Federal Constituency. We have Honorable Simon Karu Isha. We have in the central Usman Bello Kumo. We have Honorable Shaibu Umar Galadima. And we have from Gombe North, Abubakar Yerima Gadam. And we have the one and only, the mother of the whole folk, and inshallah the conqueror. Another Queen Amina has emanated from Gombe, Your Excellency, and we shall support her to deliver because she has been delivering. Dukunapada Aisha Jibril Duku. All the 24 members of the House of Assembly, inshallah, from the Speaker until the last member of the House, we shall deliver 24 of us, inshallah. And we know for sure we have your support, we have your backing, and we have the backing of the entire APC family. God willing, we shall conquer. We start to conquer because our army is formidable. We have everything that it will take for us to deliver, inshallah. We thank you so very much, Mr. Chairman, for coming to join us in this struggle. And we, inshallah, will deliver after the elections. You'll come to celebrate with us. We thank you so very much, and God bless us all. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless APC. APC! APC, APC, Gombe, 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 Nigeria, Nigeria, Nigeria. Yayin da gwamna ya gama karban gaisuwa a halin yanzu za a tsaya nan a yi national anthem. Dole protocol a tsaya a nan domin idan an yi national anthem gwamna zai je tare national chairman ya sako da shi sai kuma su ɗau hanya domin a masa rakiya. A national anthem amma kafin Hello, gobe ranar litinin za mu fara campaign da balanga ta arewa in Allah ya kai mu. Yawa mun gode kwarai da gaske.
On the outside broadcast service of the Nigerian Television Authority, we have been live in Gombe, and the program is the flag up of the governorship campaign in the state, where Governor Muhammad Yahya will be seeking re-election, and flags have been presented to the candidates, where they will go across the state seeking for the support of electorates, so that they will ensure victory for the All Progressives Congress in the state in the 2023 general elections. And on behalf of the outside broadcast crew, I am Emmanuel Akila. We are handing you over to our network service in the studios in Abuja. Thank you for watching.
NTA, you can't beat the rich.
This is the moment we've been waiting. It's time to rise up, do it again. Africa, do your dance now. Go do your winning dance now. So we never lose it again. We can rise up, yes we gon' rise up, Africa rise up. Africa rise up, yes we gon' rise up, Africa rise up.
And there's the start again. It's up that way. Archbishop of basketball. He hung on that net like a stalk up a tree.
NTA Sports 24 brings you all sports, all time and all day. Tune in to watch NTA Sports 24 on Star Times Channel 270, Star Sat on Channel 434, Ring TV on Channel 731. NTA Sports 24, where sports thrive.
Understanding the universal language and timeless qualities that every great art piece exudes is a quest for many. Art is a means of communication, a symbol of humanity, depicting aesthetics in various forms. Art connotes strength and visibility as a way of preserving heritage, promoting culture, and painting pictures of our daily realities. This young artist examines tales of the eyes, mind, and body through his works.
My work is more of the real life and of ordinary Nigerians, the women, the children. It's not a painful art, it's just their joys, their moments of doubt, their moments of sorrows too. I draw with raw charcoal on cloth. I just burn them and just make the charcoal.
A combination of brevity with comprehensive suggestiveness that appeals to one's sensibility. One cannot ignore the depth each art piece possesses. But how well do people appreciate and understand these artworks?
You can see they are about to cross the road. So I saw the painting that you look, before you leap, the child at the mother's back is relaxed. That means she trusted the mother so much that she is capable of protecting her from any danger.
When I look at that painting or this one, it tells me something, and I'm able to understand the strength of a woman. And looking at this painting, I could easily relate to the average Nsukka woman. I'm from Nsukka. That's the strength of the Nsukka woman.
I like the media charcoal work. I've used it before, and I like the way he's using it in his pictures to create definition, show light and shadow. Yeah. So particularly, I like this artwork because of the theme, showing independence, and because I like being an independent woman, and I believe every woman should be independent and they can be able to do anything that they desire to do.
One or two things that I'll pick here is that it teaches us about what are we proposing in the nearest structures. Look at the woman in the there. It's showing that okay, you can better yourself where you are. Not necessarily when you move to cities. So people in the rural area, they too, if you are content with what you have.
Every art piece speaks to the soul, with its peculiar references to details, although we may sometimes get lost while trying to understand its central message, and this can only be related by the artist.
This is one of my favorite pieces. The piece is actually recent. I titled the work The Gaze. For some reason, something captures their attentions, and whatever they are looking at, it's not making them sad, it's not making them happy. Children actually look up to their parents to see whatever they are doing. And there's this saying that history repeats itself, and so I try to use this piece to show a girl, to show the one whom she is in the light of day, and I used it to apply to relationships between people, to apply to marriages. I see openness and transparency as one of the strong keys to a successful, cordial relationship.
Every artist has a unique approach and diversity to its interpretation. However, despite its broad approach to our daily realities, art appreciation and collection still poses a major challenge in this part of the world.
Promoting art in primary schools especially, we try to encourage children from the beginning, the primary schools, the importance of arts, they will understand that it's also a profession that somebody can easily really enjoy and, you know, express themselves through.
I think arts gives a lot of story about a country or people or a nation, and yeah, we should always preserve artwork. Yeah, because it will be used in future generations to tell a story of the past.
We don't really blame those that don't appreciate art. You have to have conquered, you know, food as a problem to be able to appreciate things like luxurious things. Most of us, we live a life of survival. It starts from building ourselves as a nation first before we can actually appreciate art.
Art is no doubt a benchmark for nation building, a great assurance to sustainable growth, especially with the strings of creative expressions all around the country. If only we can look within and let every art piece we set our eyes on speak to our minds and body, then art appreciation will become more valuable.
Although social media as a channel